Volunteers from Club Christ set up shop 5 years ago, a faith-based nonprofit reaching out to at-risk kids, from homework help for the youngest members to leadership classes for teens.
When we bought them lunch, what was the whole point of that?
According to 15-year-old Alan McFarland, it's a place to prove himself as a positive leader.
You might as well take the time with your life to at least make a difference instead of being out there doing nothing.
Kids in this neighborhood, a lot of times, they harden up because they have to get the cred with their friends.
Evan Hartsell is Club Christ co-founder.
A lot of times when you get them in a situation where they're serving and they're able to give, it's a complete 180.
But while the kids live in what is clearly a depressed, economically challenged environment, they're learning someone else always has it worse. In fact, for their summer vacation, this group went to one of the worst areas in the country.
Skid Row, Los Angeles, California.
It was hard for them. It was sad.
Rancho High School senior Crystal Brown may be the most gentle, soft-spoken teenager you'll ever meet. A young woman who knows feeding the homeless and visiting the elderly was only part of the reason she went.
And you want to make them feel like they're alone. To make them feel like they have friends.
I was like, wow, because I seen stuff like that, but it wasn't as bad as it was out there in California. So it just an impact, and it's just people laying in the street and stuff and just not caring about themselves.
Now the teens plan to take what they learned on Skid Row and help others closer to home, all because of Club Christ.
We know change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process.
The tenant that refused to give up on Buena Vista Springs. Denise Rosh, News 3.
Club Christ International is interdenominational, rather, and Bible studies are optional for kids. All classes and services are free.
Just getting some sad breaking news coming in on the national scene. Walter Cronkite has died at the age of 92.
Yeah, his family is confirming it now, and he was 92, as you said. And for weeks there had been some reports that he had been sick, and some wrong reports that he had passed away then. But today it is official coming from the family that Walter Cronkite has passed away.
If there's anyone out there who doesn't know, and maybe the younger generation doesn't, Walter Cronkite was the newsman in this country for a long time. And for people, I think, of our generation coming through and wanting to be broadcasters, he was the guy you looked up to and wanted to be like.
Exactly right. Just remember watching him, and I still see those old reports of when he announced that Kennedy had died. It's just amazing. You could tell how much he was sad, yet he remained. His composure remained.
The
just
emotion
amazing.
he had during that broadcast, and also the lunar landing 40 years ago this week. When you look back at the news coverage of both of those major events, they always show Walter Cronkite and how he handled it, and the emotion came across, and he really had a connection with viewers.
People connected to him so strongly. His nickname was Uncle Walt. You felt like it was your favorite uncle giving you the news every night.